So very good afternoon to all respected student members who have present here. I welcome you all for the second chapter, Introduction to Welding Process. Today we are going to discuss about the initial module 1 under chapter number 2. Let us see the course outline, the topic outline. The main primary objective of welding is to melt the given workpiece material at their connecting surfaces by allowing them to uniformly combine together in order to form a permanent, long-lasting structure. So this process can be done by material fusion, by adding the filler material over the connecting surfaces. Next one, the main purpose of welding is to create a more strong and durable, long-lasting connection between the material. So thereby welding act as a permanent joint. So with these few key objectives, we will move on to the main subject matter. So what do you understand by the basic term welding process? Welding is one of the very old fundamental manufacturing methods which is used for creating a strong permanent bond between the material, say typically metals, with the help of the application of heat, pressure, or combination of both. We can fuse them together along with the filler material to form a permanent joint interface between the two adjacent material. The main process involves heating the raw material, that is base material, to the melting point, above the melting point at a higher critical point temperature, and allowing them to join and form a new integrated structure is called a welded joint. So this process is considered to be one of the most important, unavoidable thing in industries. So normally in fabrication industries, without welding, nothing cannot be carried out. So welding is applied in fabricating everything, starting from bridges and aircraft to automobile and various consumer goods. So this slide which tells about the background information about how important the welding operation carried out in manufacturing units. What are the various key inputs to welding process? The first one is fusion, heat source, filler material, pressure, then comparison between welding and other metal joining process. So the first one is the fusion process. In this, materials are joined by melting them to create a homogeneous mixture in order to form a permanent bond. Next one, with the application of heat, so that can be generated through various sources like electric arc method, gas flames, ultrasonic waves, and laser. With the help of that, we can able to join the two parts. Next, filler material. Filler metal is often used to add in order to combine the two material as a permanent joint to form a strong and integrated connection between the two material interface surface. Next one is a pressure. In some process, pressure is used along with the heat in order to facilitate the bonding of the material. Here, the welding is the only process where we can able to melt the material, whereas in other metal joining process, without doing that melting process, we can able to connect the base metal itself. This is the comparison between the welding and other metal joining process, other types of metal joining process. Here we are going to see the general common applications in manufacturing. What are all the places where the welding, the presence is required? First one is structural construction, fabrication of bridges and buildings. Here that are mainly considered as a most essential thing. So in this process, weldings are used for doing secured and durable joints. Next one is transportation. So for creating components for aircrafts, railway wagons, and automobile bodies, welding is a primary source of operation. Next one is construction of pipelines, fabrication of ships. So infrastructure, developing tall, big infrastructure. There also welding is considered to be a more extensive application. Next one is heavy industries like power, energy, conversion industries, fertilizer, and petrochemical sectors. So these are the places where we require welding for joining critical components or parts. Last one is consumer goods, starting from furniture to electronic items. Welding helps to assemble a wide variety of products. So from this up, the purpose of usage, we can able to understand the different wide broad areas in engineering, how welding plays an essential role. Now let us see the simple working process methodology. So the welding requires the heating source. So the edges of the workpiece are heated to the high temperature in order to make them to soft fuse. Next one, joining. Using filler material that can be added to the molten pool of the metal, base metal, for fusing it directly to form a joint. After completing the welding operation, it is highly essential to undergo cooling and solidification. So thereby the welded joint makes a strong continuous connection that integrates the two pieces permanently. So with this basic information, I come to the closing session of the Module 1, Introduction to Welding Process in Manufacturing. So based on this few input information, so welding process is one of the most essential, primary, basic, fundamental in manufacturing companies. The main primary thing required for welding is heat and sometimes pressure in order to make a permanent joining of various metals and plastics to create a long durable products across various industries starting from automotive to aerospace. Along with that, today's manufacturing industry, they use robotic welding. It's one of the modern innovation instead of a human welder, and further integration with additive manufacturing and hybrid process. So these are the things which helps to increase the efficiency with 100% precision and accuracy by maintaining the quality and sustainability forever. Overall, I conclude that welding continues to evolve with advanced manufacturing by playing a key role in future innovation and also the industry revolutionary impact. So with this, what I mean to say that by minimizing the number of human welders, we can equip automated machineries for welding operation to improve the safety and 0% accident by increasing the accuracy and precision. So this is my view about the introduction to welding process in manufacturing. So with this, I thank all the student members. We will meet the second module, various types of welding process. So thank you all.